Peace, young Ash. Back again. This is my personal vlog. I suffer from schizophrenia and psychosis. This is my journey. I make music. I'm a rapper from the west of Ireland. Link to that will be in the description. I'll also link my new album in the comments, my most recent work, and I'll also link buy me a coffee if you want to buy me a coffee in the comments and the description. Just go look for it. It's not hard to find. If you want to support this channel in any way you can, that's how to do it. Anyway, intro over. I uploaded the drill files, 091 the drill files, about a month ago, and I recorded them in May. And originally they were supposed to be for Redemption, what I thought Redemption was going to be, with my old producer Mlody Sleep, who I've since ceased contact with. Not really by mutual agreement. It just fucking didn't work out, to be honest with you, and I don't want to work with him right now. And my one regret is like how it happened, because it probably means we'll never work again. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I like the music I make with Mlody. Like, we made some good music, like, and fucking, he's a talented producer, but I just got really sick of his shit, like, which was charging too much and shit like that. So that's over. Anyway, the drill files, I fucking started messing around with drill type flows and lyrics. Now, I re-listened to that EP. It's an EP. It's an unreleased EP, only on YouTube, I think it is. Maybe not on SoundCloud. Doesn't matter anyway. But I just started experimenting, and like, I had been trying to nail a drill flow for a long time, and look, I'm not saying it's fucking a masterpiece by any means, like, and it's barely audible, like, but what I think is important is I actually managed to do what I wanted to do with it, which was write a drill beat, hang on to the beat, be able to capture a UK flow on an Irish drill beat, as it were. And for me, that's actually a huge milestone of sorts, because now I've learned a new flow, basically, and with that flow comes grime and drill, maybe even better trap flows, and it's all good, because when I go to the studio with Arm the Track, I'm going back working with them, fucking, I can experiment again with that kind of a flow. Probably not the lyrics, because I listened back, and last night, for whatever reason, I was embarrassed. I was like, fucking hell, these bars, like, are fucking, if someone were to like quote them back to me, in person to me, I'd be like, oh god, I don't stand by that. Like, that's not me, so in that way, I think maybe Prince Ash is an alter ego of sorts. My music is like a mirror of myself or something like that, or it's a bit of an alter ego, really, because I'm not who I say I am in the bars. That's it, man. And that's probably me being hard on myself, and that's probably shame coming back into it again and feeling like a fraud and stuff, and I don't deserve this and I don't deserve that, and I'm not one of the flock of rappers in this city that's doing what we're doing. And but I mean, as you can probably tell, I'm a pretty decent person, and I'm a nice person, and I'm a polite and caring and considerate. And maybe part of my healing journey is saying that, because in previous months and years, maybe I didn't believe that about myself, or I didn't see the goodness in myself, you know? Because for a long time I thought I was a scumbag, like, so. Yeah. Anyway, Arm the Track, really sound dude, and I can't wait to work with him again. Gomi, I said, was really sound. I bumped into him the last day, and big up Gomi and Arm the Track, and there's going to be some cool stuff coming in the future. In terms of the schizophrenia, like, I haven't taken time to revel in this too much, because I know I know how I am, and I know it can happen at any time, but I haven't had an episode for, I think, over a month, which is the first time since my psychosis, since the hallucinations began. Like, I haven't had hallucinations for over a month, or a panic attack for that matter, really. I've had fight or flight triggered and stuff, and shame comes up, but I haven't had a full-on panic attack or auditory hallucinations for over a month, and that's really good. What do I put that down to? Probably just the work in recovery I'm doing. Putting in a lot of work with this stuff, so my washing machine's going off down there because I put on a wash there, and it's throwing me off a bit. And to be honest, I don't know, feeling a little insecure right now. And what do I put that down to? I don't know. Talking about the psychosis it's not easy, actually. It's not easy. And in this sense, I'm vulnerable on the internet, and that's something that's come into it recently. Is like, should I be doing this? And look, it's something I'm working on too. And you know what? I still enjoy doing it, like, but I've come to, like, really give a shit about other people's opinions and my peers and stuff, and no one has said ever a bad word to me about it, but it does play on my mind, like, should I be doing this? Anyway, it's something I'm working on, and something I'm going to be talking about a lot more with the right people, and figuring it out a bit. And look, I had to get a file from my Google Drive there, a form for a course I'm gonna do in September. Please God, if I get the course. Anyway, and like, all fucking old videos of me rapping, you know, back in 2017, videos of me in Addiction in 2017 and Reunion. They were fucking awful, you know. Picture of me holding a can and my fingers, they're like long black fingernails. Not that long, they're like that. Oh, it was awful. Fucking, it was horrifying to look at, to be honest. And one of them was on my fucking Facebook profile picture for a short time back in 2017. Like, I was fried. And I hate the thought of some people, that's all they remember me as, you know. And it hit home because it's like, oh fuck, that's who I was back then. Like, I was a junkie, like, you know. I was a junkie who didn't give a shit. And I like the work I'm doing today on myself to get to where I am, to be a better person. But for example, like, if my peers who remember me as the junkie who didn't give a shit come across my vlogs and it's like, oh, he's suffering from schizophrenia and he's like talking about it, his addiction and stuff, and you know, they might find it funny basically, and I don't like being laughed at. But now that I say it out, it's quite trivial. I was the junkie who didn't give a shit, and now I'm the man in recovery who gives a fuck but doesn't have time for those opinions. I went to see The Odyssey in the cinema yesterday for the second time. It was fucking amazing. What a movie. And there was like a few spiritual lines in the movie, a good few of them, like, and I love that I'm receptive to those kind of lines in movies now, and receptive to the spiritual side of things, which signifies a bit of a change in me. Rambling the fuck on. Peace, young Ash.